Chapter 1 of Life with No Love. How to get through obstacles. Hey you guys, so I'm Missy and I need you to like, share, comment, and subscribe because today we're going to talk about how life brings you down and you got to make your own lemonade. So with that being said, follow all of my socials and yeah, we're just going to get it talking. So basically what I mean by that is that life for some people is really fucking hard. Like you could be in foster care, homeless, like you don't have, relatives that actually like you, that's going to give you a chance. You might have one or two and they'll also make you feel like a burden when you actually ask. So it's just like you gotta take a lot of shit with a grain of salt so you don't off yourself. I'm just being honest and it's brutally honest. And a lot of times you'll wake up feeling like that every single day and you gotta fight through that shit. Like, and it's so hard. It really is. It's really hard. And I'm ripping the Band-Aid off because I really want you to watch what I'm saying and listen to what I'm saying and hearing me, So I feel like the way economy is, it affects everybody's emotions, of course, but a lot of people don't realize that should take into consideration, like people should take that into consideration of how they deal with other people, and it just doesn't happen. And this world, it's so fixated on money to where it's like it's not fixated on helping each other. And so many people just turn evil because of it. And it's just like, people are getting affected of it every single day. And it's hard to come up. It really is. I'm telling you it is. Okay? Like, it really is. And it could be the most simplest stuff, but because information is so priceless, like, it's not priceless. It's like, it's the most, powerful thing on this earth is knowledge, okay? Information, like literally, and that's why digital products is going up, is because paying for somebody's other, perspective on what they've learned and the information you're looking for, that is a sign of success. It is, because you have formed something that can be priced at a value, So that's just important to me. But the thing is about that, if you don't have the money to make more money, you're drowned out. You start struggling. You could lose your car, your house, your kids, because you losing your car and your house and somebody got a big ass mouth. You could be, knowing somebody for 2-3 months, thinking that they cool as hell, thinking that they got your back. Whole time they're ready to hurt your kids and blame it on you. Like, when I tell you, people are very evil in life. It's not just the government and the bills. It's not just the jobs that we work at. It's the people that make it harder as well. Like, that want to do just evil ass shit. Like, it's just evil ass motherfuckers. And you call them out on it, those are the people that just resent that shit so bad because they want to feel like they're just a saint. They want their image to be painted out as a saint, and they're not. And so that's what makes it very hard. Now, I want to talk about homelessness. I want to talk about foster care. I want to talk about all that because that is touchy subjects, but I went through that. So that's why I want to talk about that. And I want to tell you how you can elevate your life, okay, for free. Don't think I'm going to ever charge you for that. I'm not going to charge you for information. So basically, when you're homeless, I'm going to start with y'all, because I was homeless as well too, at 15 and at 20. Yeah. When you're homeless, okay, that's a scary thing. Like that, thinking about that, like, it's so hard, and you gotta stay strong some days, and some days you're just drowned out to where you can't take it and you don't want to be here no more. And I get that. Okay, the mental game is very, very, a very harsh world, I feel, feel like it's harsher than reality, because thoughts is thrown at you left and right, and it's like you gotta battle that. You gotta shake it off, and I hate that. And you being homeless, all of your reality crumbling down, like that shit hurts. It does. And I wanted to tell you that, like, the panhandling, I understand you gotta do what you gotta do. Take that money, split half, put half away. Use some of that to see how much, actually, put some of that away and go and get a social security card. You need to mail it to somebody, a house or something. Ask somebody, can you get a social security, can you use their mailbox? If you can't use that, use your resources library. I promise you there's a way to get that social security card number. So, I mean, I know you got the number, but you need that social security card because you need 2 forms of ID to usually get a job. And the next thing is use some of that money that you put half away each time you get paid to get an ID, okay? Find out how can you get those things, okay? Because the government knows that everybody doesn't have a place. They know that. But there is ways. Maybe shelters can allow you to use their P.O. box and you can come and pick it up. You got to use your resources. Google is there. You can go to the library and use the computer, okay? You may not smell the best, but understand that it's okay. Shit, get a gym membership. Wash up there. Then, you know what I'm saying? Once you get an ID, a social, gym membership, the washing up, go to the thrift store, get you something nice, go get a job interview, okay? Don't tell them that you're homeless. A lot of companies do not want somebody who is homeless that to work in their facility or like their company, because they say that it makes them look bad, okay? I met some friends, I never went through that, but I met some friends that have. And then don't go to places that is like that. Go to like Domino's. Domino's is a place, when I tell you Domino's was, oh my gosh, like, I hate that it changed at the end, but Domino's is definitely a place where if you're struggling and you need some people, that's love. Domino's is love. I'm just gonna tell you, that's a job that every homeless person needs to go to and apply for. And you tell them your story, just don't tell them that you're homeless. That's it. You're struggling right now, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, once you get into the job, like, half of them don't even care, and they love the fuck out of you. They help you out. They give you the tips. They give you extra tips. You know what I'm saying? Just keep away from the drugs. You know what I'm saying? I never done drugs, but I know people that have. I smoke a little E here and there, but that's about it. You know? But if you don't have nowhere to stay, you shouldn't be trying to get some type of commodity for your life. Like, did I say that right? Accommodation. You shouldn't try to get that. Like, not right now. I knew a homeless dude back in North Carolina, in Benton, North Carolina. I was working at Carly C's. Knew a homeless dude, and it was more important to him to keep his PlayStation than to pawn his PlayStation to get money to put towards his place. He would rather be homeless. So when I tell you that some people priorities, anyways, if you're there, this video is not for you. I'm telling you that right now. If you're there in that mindset to where I rather protect my belongings and keep them from being sold than getting a place, this video is not for you. You're not ready to get off the streets. This is only for the people who's tired of being like that. So when I say use that panhandling, put half away, go get you a social, go get you a ID, boom. They need a bank account, get you Cash App. If you don't have a phone, go and get one of those government phones for free. Sign up. Those people be on the corner stores, Walmart, grocery stores, sign people up for free phones and tablets. Get you a phone, okay? Sign up for Cash App. Use that as your bank account number, okay? Or PayPal, doesn't matter. Or Zelle, it doesn't matter, okay? Like, you gotta use your resources. Another thing, like I said, thrift store, $2 shirts, $4 pants, like, you can't beat that. What else? Like there's your interview get up, you know? That's what I did when I was homeless. I went to the thrift store. Went to the thrift store. Okay? Telling you gotta do what you gotta do. For my homeless people, I mean not for my homeless people, my foster care. Listen, if you're in foster care right now and you're watching this, or you're out of foster care and you're watching this, I'm here to say I'm sorry that you had to go through that. I went through that, I understand. I went through it for 4 years though, not my whole life. But I definitely understand. I always hate, and I know you can relate to this too, I always hate when people think that they can understand and the only time they witnessed it was when it was somebody else and it was their friend or their cousin or their brother. And they think that, oh, I completely understand it. I went through it. No, you didn't. You watched somebody else go through it. That's it. You just, that's it. It wasn't you. It wasn't your life. It was somebody else's life. So that's crazy to me. And it's just like, you're not heard when you're in foster care. You're not heard. Nobody hears you. Nobody really wants to listen. They think that it's always the kids. They think that the kids are the problem. It's the adults. It's the adults around you. Man, when I tell you, before I went to foster care, my life was hell, though. I will say that. Foster care helped a lot. It wasn't the best thing in the world, but it wasn't the worst thing either. It was better than my situation, though. I will say that. It was better than my situation. I will give them that, even though it was hell there. And they did a lot of wrong things. I will say that. I would never do it again. I would never do it again. Go back in foster care, no. I would never go back. I would rather be homeless than to go back. Just saying. Because it's not the best, I'm telling you. Like, it's a lot, like, of controlling going on. And stuff that's not, I know life isn't fair, but what they do and how they do it is something that will trigger you every single day. And you shouldn't be around people that want to trigger you. You should be around people that want to comfort you and understand you and love you and show compassion for you or understanding, Not people that want to trigger you and make you mad and then blame you for your reaction. So understand that, notice it, don't always voice it. Understand, notice it, don't always voice it. Because the biggest thing I learned with life is being quiet. Being quiet. Because I used to be a person that had so much rage, always angry, yelling at everybody. Like, always angry. And